everyone, and welcome to Main Street Magic Designs. Today we are making a winter wreath inspired by Olaf from Disney's Frozen. This Olaf has little snowflakes on his body that have a little hint of blue. So we are going to make a blue and white wreath. Today I'm using 12-inch Deco mesh from Michael's. It's 35 feet long on an 18-inch wreath from the dollar store. So I'm anticipating I'm going to need 2 rolls of each color, probably only use half of the second roll. So we're going to start out by cutting our Deco mesh in 30-inch pieces. So I'm going to do that and I'm going to come back to you. Okay, so now that we have our mesh cut, we are going to get started. So I'm going to wreath here, and I'm going to start with the white. And I cut my pipe cleaner in half. And I'm just going to start right here on the bottom in one section, and I'm going to hook it across there and give it a little twist. And to do my mesh, I'm going to do the curly in just a little, and then scrunch up in the center to make it like a bow or butterfly wings, however you want to describe it. So you get almost to the other side, and then you're going to curl that side up and then scrunch it in the rest of the way. Twist those under to keep the edges tucked in. So it looks like a big bow. And then we're going to take our pipe cleaner and push it in there and twist real tight. So I got the white one twisted on now. So I'm going to go, let's stay right there, I'm going to go onto the middle rung and twist, twist, and do the same thing here. Curling the bottoms a little, and then scrunching it in. I find using 2 hands works best to keep it nice and even on each side. And once you get towards the end, roll it in and meet the middle. So you get this butterfly flower type shape. Pipe cleaner. Twist. And turn. So I'm going to do 5 of these for each section of the wreath. This wreath form has 8 sections, so I'm just going to alternate white, blue, white, blue, white, blue all the way around. So I'm going to work on that and I'll come back to you when it's done. So I finished one section with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. You'll notice there's a little bit of room left there, but actually once you put the next one on and keep adding, they'll smush together, so you won't have as much room as you think. I'm gonna keep going. Come back to you. So we've got all the Deco mesh all the way around the wreath. So now we're gonna cut some ribbon so we can add some ribbon to our wreath. And the ribbons that I've picked are this white and silver snowflake ribbon, this translucent and white glittery, what looks to me like snow ribbon. I don't know how well you can see that. There. And then also this silver ribbon. Now I'm going to cut each of these at lengths of 14 inches. And I'm going to have all 3 ribbons in a bundle. So I'm going to do 1 bundle per section of the wreath. So the wreath has, this wreath in particular has 8 sections like this. So I'm going to put 1 bundle in the middle of each of those sections. So that means I need 8 bundles. So 8 of each of these at 14 inches. So I'm going to cut those and dovetail the ribbons, and I will come back to you. Now that I have all my ribbons cut, I'm going to start bunching them and adding them to the wreath. So remember, we're going to do 1 bunch per section. Just flip this over, I just realized it was upside down. So you just bunch it in the middle and find one of your sections. Find one that's in the middle. So I'm going to go with this white one here and add it to the chenille stem that's already there. With a little twist, twist. And of course when you're done you can fix them like that. And I just realized I didn't dovetail them, so I'm gonna dovetail my ribbons and add the rest, and I'll come back to you. So when I made my bow, I kind of just got to work and forgot to give you instructions. So you'll see me real quickly doing the bow here in fast forward, and in about 30 seconds I'll give you some instructions how to make this. Sorry about that, guys, I just got caught up in what I was doing. So to make the silver part of the bow with the silver ribbon, I took 9 feet of ribbon. The first foot, first 6 inches of the first foot I'll use for the tail, and the last 6 inches of the 9 feet I'll use for the tail. So when you're making your bow, measure out, after you cut it, measure out 6 inches, squeeze it, then measure out 12 inches, squeeze it again, fold them together, give it a little twist, and then do it the next one, and do it the opposite way. And you do that all the way till you get however many loops you want. In this case, I did 4 on each side, so 8 altogether, and then you'd have 6 inches left for the tail at the end. Use a little bit of floral wire to hold that together, and then you saw me make the snowflake white portion of the bow, and I measured that at 7 feet because that's what I had left. And with this one, I started out with the tail, and then I decided I didn't want it, and I did these loops 10 inches, so they're 10 inches in length, so that they're 5-inch loops, so that they are a little shorter than the silver ribbon behind it. And then I took what I had for the first tail and wrapped it around the center to make the center of the bow, and used a pipe cleaner to hold it together with some wire, and then use the pipe cleaner to attach the 2 bows together. And that's what I'm going to use to hook it to the bottom of my wreath. So here you can see the wreath a little bit better. As you can see, I've put some snowflakes on here. They're not attached or anything, I just kind of laid them out. This is going to be the bottom of my wreath. And then I just put some blue snowflakes that would pop. And then I'm going to put my bow right down in here. And then my Olaf in the center like that. And attach all that. This one is with my pipe cleaner. The bow with my pipe cleaner. Probably use a little bit of hot glue to just attach these to the mesh. They already kind of want to cling, but just so that they don't come off, I'm going to put a little hot glue on there. And then I'll use some floral wire to attach Olaf. I'm going to do all that and come back and show you the final project. So here is our finished project. I think it turned out pretty cute. Olaf sitting in the middle, surrounded by his snowflakes, and the bow at the bottom. In the comments down below, tell me if you would have added different accessories, maybe snowballs or something different color snowflakes. What do you think you might want to change up to this wreath? That does it for today, everybody. I hope you had a lot of fun, and thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you'll come back again for another fun DIY craft. Bye!